Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the coordinate plane. Vocabulary that will be helpful for this video are quadrant, which are the four sections of the coordinate plane, an ordered pair, which are the x and y values that make up our points, or which are also called coordinates, and our origin, which is the beginning of each of the number lines, and its coordinate or ordered pair is 0, 0. Now we have worked with number lines that go up and down, they are vertical, okay, like thermometers. And we have also worked with number lines that are horizontal, which go left to right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine both of these number lines into a grid that looks like this. Now I have some information up here that we're going to talk about. Okay, so you see we have our horizontal number line and our vertical number line, and these are called the axes. Okay, so this horizontal line is called the x-axis, and this vertical line is called the y-axis, and the plural form of that is axes. There are four portions on the graph. Those are broken up into quadrants, quad being the Latin for four. They go in a counterclockwise rotation, and we use Roman numerals to denote them. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Now the coordinates, or the ordered pairs in each of the quadrants, have different values. So in quadrant 1, the x value is positive, and then the y value is positive. In quadrant 2, because we're going this way on the horizontal number line, the x values are negative, but since we're going up on the y-axis, the y values are positive. In quadrant 3, we're still going to the left on the x-axis, but now we're going down on the y-axis, which gives us negative, negative. And then for quadrant 4, we're going to the right on the x-axis, which makes this positive, but we're going down on the y, which makes this negative. And then one last little bit is in the middle here, again, that's the origin, and its coordinate is 0, 0. Okay, so let me pull this. So here we have a coordinate plane that has all of the lines, grid lines filled in for us, and we're going to plot some points. So if we wanted to plot point 5, 4, okay, we would start at the origin here, and then count to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we would count up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we put a dot right there and label that 5, 4. If we wanted to plot negative 2, 1, we'd start off going left first because it's negative on the x-axis, so 1, 2, and then positive 1 on the y, so up 1 should be right there. Negative 2, 1. If we were going to plot negative 3, we would count over 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left because it's negative on the x, and then down 3 on the y because it's also negative. 1, 2, 3. It'll be right there. Negative 3, negative 3. For a point like 0, 2, well, 0 means we're not going to go anywhere on the x-axis. We're going to stay right there. But 2 means 2 for the y value means we're going to go up 2. So we're going to go up 1, 2. And our point in this case is on the y-axis at 0, 2. And then if we wanted to plot negative 4, 0, in this case we'd go to the left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the x, and then 0 spaces up or down on the y, and we put our point right there for 0, comma, or excuse me, 4, comma, negative 4, comma, 0. So that's how we would plot some points. Please make sure you get these down. Okay, so we're going to do some U-tries right now. Let me erase this real quick. Okay, so on the left-hand side are the ones we just plotted, the coordinates that we just plotted. So on the right-hand side are the U-tries. So go ahead and pause the video and plot the first 3 points. And then for the last 3 points, tell me what quadrant those are in. Okay. Let's see how we did here. Okay, so our first point to plot was 2, 7. So I'm going to go to the right 2 on the x-axis, 1, 2, and then I'm going to move up on the y, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put that right there. That's going to be 2, 7. The next point I need to plot is negative 6, 0. So I'm going to go on the x-axis to the left 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on my y, I'm not going to go up or down any because it's a 0. So my point is going to be here for negative 6, 0. And then for my last point, which is 4, negative 2, I'm going to start at the origin and go over to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go down on the y-axis 2, 1, 2. And my coordinate is going to be right there for 4, 2. So for determining what quadrant these points are in, my first point or coordinate that I have to plot is negative 5, negative 3. So I know I have to go to the left on the y-axis, on the x-axis, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have to move down on the y-axis 3, 1, 2, 3. Just going to put that point right there, and that is negative 5, negative 3, and that's in the third quadrant. My second point is negative 4, 4. So again, I'm going to go left on my x-axis, 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now on my y, I'm going to go positive 4, which is going to be up, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to put that coordinate in quadrant 2. And then for my last point, it is 2, negative 1. So I'm going to go to the right 2 on the x-axis, 1, 2. And then I'm going to go down 1 on the y, right there. Which puts that in quadrant 4. Okay, folks, that's just the basics of graphing. We're going to practice this in class a little bit, and I will see you there. Os!